Hi friends, happy Mother's Day. Welcome to Vivid Buffalo Studios. My name is Angela Miklas and I'm an owner of Vivid Buffalo. And look what I found. Weep! Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. I should order a new one anyway. But I know I didn't have my book yesterday. I found it today. So we'll hop right into the readings. So we get those things out of the way. Quick retail plug. Spirit of Love pants. Doo-doo-doo. So Buffalo NY Spirit. This is the Spirit of Love pants, and this is the light, it almost looks white, but it's a light purple undertone. So check those out. And we have a paint night coming up on Thursday. So that one's a really cool Buffalo themed grain silo paint night. So get your paint night tickets for that. And yoga brunch will be not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So Buffalo NY Spirit. It looks like I have low battery on my computer. So if I don't have my plug nearby handy, and I do. So while I figure out how to plug this in really quick, I will speak to what we have coming up. As far as the classes go, we are really looking at expanding the classes and then putting together some really cool opportunities for you as individuals. Will have some events geared towards that at Buffalo RiverWorks, but also looking to expand for corporate opportunities. So having corporate groups come in and do yoga sessions, art classes. We also will be putting together some adventure packages that may include, for example, yoga and a ropes course or things like that. So keep your eye out on the Vivid Buffalo EventBrite. And if you or a corporation that you know is looking for a really cool team building event, feel free to reach out, Angela at Vivid Buffalo. So let's get into the reading. Now my computer's plugged in, so that's great. I'm going to hop into my swing because it's my new favorite thing to do in the world. And then we'll get to our readings because I have 2 readings to do tonight. We missed out on a reading yesterday. I can't get in, but I got to talk a little bit about why this book and Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie is such a good practice to be involved in. Because Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie says right on the cover, daily meditations on a path to freeing your soul. And it's true. So, one of the things I like to do with this book is help set an intention for my own classes and practices and my own journey into stillness and grounding, which, as you can see by today's video, I need work in that area. Staying still is hard work for me. Yoga swings and having good practices help. My daughter was in my yoga swing and I'm just noticing like everything is twisted and getting in my way. So we'll get into our readings by Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie so that we can ground and breathe and take those moments of stillness for our day, help set an intention, help ground, help breathe. The first reading today is a really, really beautiful reading for Mother's Day, and something that we can all take into deep consideration, but especially mothers who are constantly caring for others, caring for little ones. Love yourself. No matter what, love yourself. Love yourself even if it feels like the world around you is irked with you. Even if it feels like those you've counted on most have gone away. Even if you wonder if God has abandoned you. When it feels like the journey has stopped, the magic is gone, and you've been left sitting on the curb, love yourself. When you're confused and angry about how things are going or how they've gone, love yourself. No matter what happens or where you are, love yourself. No matter if you aren't certain where you're going or if there's any place left to go, love yourself. This situation will change. This time will pass and the magic will return. So will joy and faith. You will feel connected again to yourself, God, the universe, and life. But the first thing to do is love yourself, and all the good that you want will follow. And the next reading from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie, which pairs very beautifully with loving yourself, is trust each step. Stay present for each step of your journey. We don't go from one place to another in a gigantic leap. We get there in increments by going through each feeling, each belief, each experience, one step at a time. Sometimes when we pray for miracles, what we're really praying for is help in skipping steps, for shortcuts. The simple act of acceptance, of returning to each step of our path, can often bring us the miracle we need. Then we see the truth. The real miracle is one always available to each of us. It's the miracle of acceptance. We can go anywhere we want to go, one step at a time. Stay present for each step of your journey and trust each stage. Many things are possible for you if you accept that the fastest way is one step at a time. And it's not only the fastest way, it's literally the only way. You can only get there one step at a time. And it's super important to know, and I'll have to remember where it came from. It's definitely one of the things that I've heard in yoga or yoga teacher training, that when you are okay with everything, everything will be okay. You have to learn that level of acceptance and trust on the journey. And you can find it through presence. Notice that when you are anticipating worry, that's anxiety. When you are ruminating in the past, that's depression. The closer you can get to the present moment, the happier you'll be. And I think that the way to get there being present in a meditative state and noticing these things come up as the witness, rather than be in reaction as these thoughts and feelings come up. And that's, for me, where yoga has played the biggest role. Meditation is something I remain open to and practice in my own way, knowing that I could be better. But that's why I do things like this, in order to, I had a super busy, super exciting, super communicative day. There was a lot of conversation, a lot of talking, and then I come here a buzz and disorganized and needing to plug things in, and then I read and I ground and I breathe and I come to a different state. And that's when I notice things like that, I know how important the practice is, and I can observe it's one step at a time. And I can get upset about it, and I can have anxiety, and I can hustle and bustle and try so hard. However, that makes the journey a little more miserable. And I could choose to move and breathe and ground differently. And that's really what it's all about, is just taking the time to notice that and not judging it as right or wrong. So with that, my friends, thank you for listening. Thank you for catching up. Happy Mother's Day. And then get your tickets for paint night on Thursday. And we will see you at Buffalo RiverWorks. And I'll see you tomorrow. We could talk more about it and journey to the heart and all of the fun stuff. Bye, friends.